I can't believe I'm back. Welcome to Mass Live. I'm just having a bit of a jitter moment because I've got some new tech doing the recording this time, so I'm having to switch tech. The laptop / iPad's doing the recording and it's my phone, so I'm just trying to work out how to get through the comments. So while I do that, here is your starter challenge. You have got some numbers in circles and you've got some rectangles in between. And using this as an example, can you work out what the other two missing numbers in the rectangles are? And then we'll get started with today's lesson. Aha! I found out how to do it! Amazing! Hi, Lily Rose. Hello, Heidi. Brilliant. Hi, Holly. Hi, Amber. Hi, Olivia. Hi, Shireen Coventry. Welcome back. Hi, Leo. Hello, Robbie. Hi. Hi, Jackson. Brilliant. Hi, Sophie. Wow. Hi, Oscar. I'm just going through and having a look. There's so many. It's so nice to have a mix of people that were here before for the first, lockdown and last half term. But it's so nice. Like, hi, I'm new. Brilliant. Hello, Amelia. Hi. Oh, fantastic. Hopefully I get to shout out all here. Hello, Nilupa. Hello. Hello, Abu Bakr. In Manchester, you're near me. Hello. How Tom in Broughton. Elsa. Hi, Elsa. Oh, wow. There's so many. I will try and catch up. I will try my best. Okay, while you're doing this, I'm going to start with a little bit of what's called, in the old-fashioned times, a public service announcement. And that is to say, welcome back, but I know it's not welcome back on, It's exciting to be back for Mass Live. I'm a barrel of nerves all over again, and I know some of you have been excited for it to be back, but I know it's not in the best circumstances. I know that we didn't expect this to happen. We didn't expect to not only be back in a severe lockdown, but not be at school again. And I just want to let you know, it's supposed to be hard. It is supposed to be difficult. It is supposed to be upsetting. It is okay to be upset by what is happening. It is okay to not really want to be at home and you miss your friends and you miss a lot of your family. And yeah, I just want to let you know, it's supposed to be hard. You shouldn't feel stupid or angry or anything like that about finding this hard. Because as adults, we find this incredibly hard. So for you guys as 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, year olds, I can't even imagine. And I promise you one day you'll look back at this and go like, wow, I lived through that. And because nothing like this has happened for 102 years, something like that. So it's all okay. You're all going to be all right. I'm going to try and make it as good for you as possible and keep that math spark alive and, just give you half an hour or 40 minutes of the day just to switch off and switch on with me, hopefully. So that was just something I wanted to say right at the beginning. I know Joe Wicks will say the same. I know Holly and Lara at Theatre of Science will say the same as well. So it is good to have you back. Right, let's get started. So I could have put the instructions down, but obviously I like to give you a little bit more of a challenge. So to find out the missing numbers in the rectangles, you might have spotted that 53 and 20, if I blend them together, if I add them together, they make 73. So to find the numbers in the rectangles, I have to add the joining numbers in the circles. So for example, the bottom one, if I add 20 and 45, that makes 65. And in the top, if I add 53 and 45, that is 98. Okay, so well done if you got that. It's fine if you weren't sure. I was a bit mean. I didn't put the instructions down. But I just wanted to give you a challenge. Right. So, on Tuesday, I decided that Maths Live was coming back. Tuesday was only yesterday. And I thought, whew, what should I do? And I thought, I need to start it in a different way. And I know that some of you that have been with me before, you'll have done the lockdown tests and things like that. But I just thought, you know what? I'll do a quiz. I'll do a mental maths quiz, because not only can it get a bit competitive at home, you know, you can play with a parent, you can play with a sibling, but it gives you, it warms up, okay? Because it's not, we've also had the Christmas holidays as well, so we're really needing to warm our brains up. And then tomorrow and Friday, we'll go into a proper topic. Again, more as a warm-up, and then we'll get started next week. I'm reading through all your comments, and I'm loving all your suggestions and requests for things that I can teach, so keep them coming, because we've got quite a few weeks of this. Right. Quiz 1. You know what I'm going to do in the background? I'm actually going to write quiz. I'm going to put it in posh. Not the best artist, am I? Yeah. Quiz time. So if anyone joins halfway through, they're like, what are we doing? Okay. So this is aimed at year 3/year 4, but obviously if you're in year 2, you can join in. If you're in year 5 and year 6, this is a great warm-up for the next one. It's a mental maths quiz, so this board isn't going to be used that much today. I'm going to be doing a lot of standing up today. I will repeat the question twice, so I'll read it out once. I'll try and read it as clearly as possible in my northern accent. Try and do it in your head. Obviously, if you make a quick note, that's okay. And there's going to be 15 questions for each quiz. So quiz 1, 15 questions. Quiz 2, 15 questions. Are you ready? Okay, I'm going to try and make sure you can't see the other side of the paper, because I know the light's coming through. Question 1. Make sure your pencil's sharpened. Work out 14 plus 5 plus 6. Question 1 is, work out 14 plus 5 plus 6. Okay, question 2. How many sides does a pentagon have? How many sides does a pentagon have? By the way, you can, if you want to join in the comments, you can do. Yeah, you can write in the comments if you want to. It's not like you have to keep it secret. Okay, some of you might do it on the paper and not look at the comments. Some of you might just put it in the comments. That's fine. I should have said that. Question 3. What number is halfway between 12 and 20? What number is halfway between 12 and 20? Okay, question 4. What is 20 take away 4? What is 20 take away 4? Question 5. Write down the number, you listening? 307. Write down the number 307. Question 6. Fill in the missing number. So listen to the number sentence I read out, and I want you to write down what the missing number is. 156 equals 150 plus what? So 156 equals 150 plus what? Okay, question 7. What is the missing number in this sequence? 2, 5, 8, 11, 14, 17. So I'm looking for that end number. The sequence is 2, 5, 8, 11, 14, 17, and I'd like that last number. Question 8. What's 5 times 6? 5 times 6. Question 9. Which of these numbers is not even? So listen carefully. Which of these numbers is not even? 12, 28, 57, 32, 46, 70. So I'll read those out again. 12, 28, 57, 32, 46, and 70. Which one of those numbers was not even? Question 10. What is the value of the digit 3 in the number 300? Oh, sorry, I've read it out wrong. We've already had a Steph moment, sorry. What is the value of the digit 3 in the number 735? Okay, what is the value of the digit 3 in the number 735? Hopefully you can get it right, because Steph didn't then, did she? Question 11. I have £1. I spend 45p. How much do I have left? I have £1. I spend 45p. How much do I have left? Oh, question 12. I need the whiteboard. Question 12. What is the name of that shape? What is the name of that shape? Don't worry about spelling. Try your best with spelling. Question 13. 2 more questions. How many groups of 3 make 15? How many groups of 3 make 15? Question 14. I like this one. The date, I'll say, imagine the date is the 15th of March. So imagine the date is the 15th of March. What will the date be a week later? So if the date is the 15th of March, what will the date be 1 week later? And the last question, what is double 43? What is double 43? Okay, I'm going to give you 30 seconds just to have a little rest. I'm just going to disappear and have a look at the feed. Oh, got lots and lots of answers. Oh, loads of people taking part. Wow, hello everybody. Wow, so I'm trying to scroll back to say hello. Tell you what, you all look like you've done a fab job so far. Well done. Okay. Fantastic. Yay! Right, what I'm going to do... Hi, Iona! Hello! Alright, a few extra shouted out. That's amazing. Okay. I'm actually going to go straight on to the next challenge. The next quiz. So this is what I call Year 5 Plus. okay? So it's year 5, stepping into year 6. And then what I'll do is go through all the answers. So it might be that you've had a younger sibling who's been doing the first one, and then the older sibling does the next one. So you can have a rest, or you might be working together, or you might be conquering all of them on your own. That's great. Okay, so you ready? Question 1. Again, there's 15 questions. Obviously a little bit hard, this one. Work out 0.7 plus 0.8. Work out 0.7 plus 0.8. Oh, I need my pen again. I can get the lid off. Question 2. What is this number in figures? What is this? What are these Roman numerals in figures? In our numerals. Okay, question 3. Which of these fractions is equivalent to a half? So listen carefully, and which of these fractions do you think is equivalent to or the same as a half? 1/3, or 1/3, 2/5, 3/6, 4/9, or 5/8. Okay, so you've got 1/3, 2/5, 3/6, 4/9, and 5/8. Okay, I'll read that one more time because I know it's a mental question. 1/3, 2/5, 3/6, 4/9, and 5/8. Which one of those is equivalent to a half? Okay, question 4. What's 42 divided by 6? What's 42 divided by 6? Oh yeah, I've got people saying like, oh, I'm in year 3 or I'm in year 4, am I allowed to do this? Of course you can, have a go. Yeah, challenge yourself. Okay, question 5. Write down the number 18,027. So write it in digits. The number 18,027. Question 6. Fill in the missing number. Fill in the missing number. So listen to the number sentence. 4,081 is equal to 4,001 plus what? So listen again. 4,081 is equal to 4,001 plus what? Question 7. Write down 2 numbers which have a sum of 9. So these 2 numbers add up together to make 9, but only have a difference of 1. So you're going to think of 2 numbers, 2 separate numbers, and these 2 separate numbers, they add together to make 9, but the difference between these 2 numbers is only 1. Oh, what do I mean there? Okay, question 8. I'd like you to imagine a triangular pyramid. Try and imagine a triangular pyramid. How many vertices does it have? think, what does a triangular pyramid look like? How many vertices does it have? That would be a good topic to do, wouldn't it? Vertices. Okay. Question 9. Write down all the factors of 15. Write down all the factors of 15. You're doing really, really well. Just 5 questions to go. Question 10. Add together 6.5, 5, and 3.5. Add together 6.5, 5, and 3.5. Question 11. I have £10. I spend £2.70. How much do I have left? So I have £10. I spend £2.70. How much do I have left? Question 12. What is the value of x plus 7 if x is 3? So imagine in your head, you've got x, the letter x plus 7, and we don't know what x is. What if I told you that x was 3? What would the answer be? So you've got x plus 7, I'm telling you that x is 3. What's the answer? It's already a bit of algebra there. 2 more questions. Question 13. What is 1/3 of 21? What is 1/3 of 21? Question 14. A plane journey takes 6.5 hours. If I set off at 8:40 a.m, what time will I arrive? So a plane journey takes 6.5 hours. If I set off at 8:40 a.m, what time will I arrive? And the last question is, a pen costs £4.60. A pen costs £4.60. How much do 2 pens cost? If a pen costs £4.60, how much do 2 pens cost? Right. Where's my whiteboard rubber? Okay. Let's have a... Hi, Keris. Hello. Hi, Ethan. Hello. I love it, it's all like they've all got the same answers. Wow, I'm having to scroll such a long way. Hello, Sophie. Hi. What's quite nice about this lockdown compared to the other lockdown is my little girl's not asleep in a room with a few downstairs. She's not even in the house, so I can actually be as loud as I want. Okay. Time to go through it. I'm generally going to read out the answers unless they need a bit of written work to explain it. If there is anything that you think, that question I could do with more help on that, put it in the comments, and then it's something I can maybe add on as a lesson. So, question 1. So this is the first quiz. Question 1 was, what is 14 plus 5 plus 6? The answer is 25. 25. 25. I need like a glamorous drum roll. Funnily enough, my daughter's music box is behind there. It's got a drum in it, but 25. Sorry, the answer to the question was 25. Question 2. How many sides does a pentagon have? This is what a pentagon looks like. So it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides. So question 2 is 5. Question 3. What number is halfway between 12 and 20? Right, if we're not sure about this, this is a good way to do it. So you've got 12 and you've got 20. So you can literally write the numbers in between 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And then cross off either side. So that, 16. So that's a really, really good way of doing it. If you're not sure, you could do a quick mental, or even just do it. I did this in my head, so I was like, right, 12 and 20, right, so 13 and 19, 14 and 18, and work your way through the middle if you have to do it mentally, but a quick note like that is fine. So 16 for question 3. Question 4, 20 take away 4 is 16. So another answer that's 16. Question 4, the answer is 16. Question 5, the number 307 is 307. 307. Question 6, the missing number, so I said 156 equals 150 plus something. So what do I add to 150 to make 156? 6. So the answer to that one is 6. Let's make some room. I love how I said I'm only going to write a few down, and I'm taking up the whole board already. Right. What is the missing number in this sequence? 2, 5, 8, 11, 14 and 17. It is going up in 3s. You might have heard or might have spotted the pattern. So it is 20. So the last number in that sequence was 20. Question 8. 5 times 6 is a 30. So question 8, the answer is 30. Question 9. Which of these numbers is not even? 12, 28, 57, 32, 46 and 70. A number that is not even is odd, and odd numbers end in 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9. So the number that, one of those numbers that ended in either 1, 3, 5, 7 or 9 was 57. 57 was the not even number. What is the value? This is the one I got confused about. It's because I nearly read the answer out. What is the value of the digit 3 in the number 735? There is the 3. We've got hundreds, tens and ones. So you could have said 3 tens or 30. So 3 tens or 30. Both of those are correct answers. I have £1. I spend 45 pence. How much do I have left? 55 pence. 55 pence. Good way to do that. When you've written your answer, check it. Add 45 to your answer and hopefully you should have got 100 pence or £1. So that's a good way to check. The shape I drew earlier on the board is a trapezium. A trapezium. So well done if you got that right. How many groups of 3 make 15? So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. 5. So question 13, the answer is 5. Question 14, the date is the 15th of March. What will the date be in a week's time? Now the clue to take from that is that it's a week's time, and in a week there are 7 days. So all we've got to do is add 7 to 15, which is 22. So the date will be the 22nd of March. You could, I suppose if it wasn't a mental test, you might draw it out, but just remember, if it's a week, you add on, you literally add 7 days to the number you started with. Double 43 for question 15. The last question is 86. A quick way of doing that, double 43. Well, if you double the 3, that's 6. If you double the 4, that's 8. Okay, well done for quiz 1. And we're now on to quiz number 2. Go through that one. Okay, question 1 was, what is 0.7 plus 0.8? That is 1.5. Because you've got the 7 and the 8, that makes 15. So you need to carry the 1 across into the 1's column. So 1.5. The Roman numerals, XXX, VII. Okay, well X means 10. So you've got 10, 20, 30 there. V means 5. 1 means 1, so you've got 2 1s, which is 2. Blend those together, 37. XXX, VII is 37. Which of these fractions is equivalent to a half? It was 3 over 6. 3 over 6, well done, I saw a lot of you got that one. So you know it's 3 over 6 because 3 is half of 6. The top number needs to be half of the bottom number. But we will do some work on fractions, I think. Question 4, 42 divided by 6. That needs your times table knowledge. So what do you times 6 by to make 42? 7. 7 6s are 42. Question 5, write down the number 18,027. Right. 18,027. If you're ever stuck on this, here's what you should do. So you know that there's 27 at the end. You heard me say 18,000, it ends in 27. And you think, right, 18,000. I didn't hear any hundreds, so I'm going to leave the gap there. And then you heard it was 18,000. Here's the thousands column, and here's the 10,000s column. So the 18 goes there. And because it was 18,027, I didn't say any hundreds. So just put a 0 in the middle. The 0 needs to be there because it's a placeholder. Okay? If we forgot about that column, it will be a completely different number. Okay. Fill in the missing number. 4,081 equals 4,001 plus 80. The answer to that one was 80. Question 7. Write down 2 numbers with a sum of a 9 and a difference of 1. I like this question. A sum of 9 and a difference of 1. So you're thinking, right, which 2 single-digit numbers add up to make 9? So you can go through it in your head. Well, 1 and 8, but they don't have a difference of 1, so they have to be next to each other. So you've got 1 and 8, and then you've got 2 and 7, but they don't have a difference of 1. They got 3 and 6, but they're 3 apart, not 1 apart. And then you got 4 and 5. 4 and 5, 4 and 5, or 5 and 4 add up to make 9, and the difference between them is 1. So the answer is 4, 5, or 5, 4. Question 8. How many vertices does a triangular pyramid have? So a triangular pyramid has a triangle at the bottom. Pyramids go up, prisms go across. So there's my triangular pyramid, and the vertices are where side meet a point. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you imagine if you were making a shape with matchsticks, the vertices would be where you glue the ends together. So I'd glue here, 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 and here. Okay. Question 9. Factors of 15. There are 4. Hope I'm not panicking anyone now. Going, what? I've got 5. I've got 3. I've got 2. So I've written down the wrong answer here. I've written 1, 5, 3, and 5. It's 1 and 15, because 1 times 15 is 15, and 3 and 5. Steph got 0 then because she didn't look properly at her answer. Add together 6.5, 5, and 3.5. That answer is also 15. That's probably why I got confused. So 6.5, 5, and 3.5 make 15. Question 11. I have £10, I spend £2.70, how much do I have left? Right, I've actually been doing this kind of question a lot in my own tuition time. Because when you're subtracting from, say, £1 or £10 or £20 or £50, you could do column method, but that's a lot of regrouping. Because if you do £10, take away £2.70, you've got 0, but then you can't do 0 take away 7, but then this column can't help and you have to go all the way back. So when I'm subtracting money, I'm actually starting now to focus on teaching counting on. So I'm going to start at my £2.70, and I know that I need to get to £10. And it's going to be all the jumps that I do to get there will be my answer. And you can do it in whichever way you like. Okay, there's not one set way of doing this. I might say, right, I know that 30 pence, if I add 30 pence, that gets me to the next pound. So if I add 30 pence, that gets me to £3. Okay, you might know what you add to £3 to get to £10. I'm going to add £2, because that will then get me to £5. And then I know that if I add £5, it gets me to £10. So the answer is £5, £6, £7, £7.30. So counting on, and you might be thinking, well, I'm in year 5, I'm in year 4, I'm in year 5, I'm in year 6. Like, we didn't count on since, I don't know, in year 2. It doesn't matter. Do whichever method works for you. It really doesn't matter if you're doing that method rather than column subtraction, because it's money. So do whatever's best for you. Okay. Question 12. What is the value of x plus 7 when x equals 3? So if x plus 7, if I replace that x with 3, it means 3 plus 7, which is 10. A third of 21, if you're finding a third of something, that means if you have a third of a cake, if you split a cake into thirds, you're dividing it by 3. Therefore, if you're finding a third of a number, you divide it by 3. So 1/3 of 21 is basically 21 divided by 3, which is 7. So 7 for that one. 2 more questions. A plane journey takes 6.5 hours. A plane journey takes 6.5 hours, and you set off at 8:40. So 6.5 hours, and you set off at 8:40. Again, counting on is fab. And we're trying to find out now when we get there, so you don't need this really. Right, 6.5 hours. I'm going to first of all add on the half an hour. Half an hour is 30 minutes, so it's 6 hours, 30 minutes. So I know if I add on 20 minutes, that gets me to 9 o'clock. Now, if I add on 20 minutes, I actually need to add on 30, so I need to add on another 10 minutes. And that gets me to 9:10. So I've done that now. And then I've just got to add 6. So I know the answer is going to have 10 minutes passed. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. So it'd be 3:10 p.m. Don't worry if you not put the PM in there, because it's actually technically on the answer sheet. So you set up at 8:40 in the morning, it took 6.5 hours. You'll get there at 3:10. Last question. Drum roll in your head. Question 15. A pen costs £4.60. How much will 2 pens cost? You could have just added £4.60 and £4.60. You could have done £4.60 multiplied by 2. The answer is £9.20. £9.20. Right, let's see. Amazing. That a couple people like, yeah, use that method. Nathaniel, super. I put Trumpied instead of trapezium. you knew, you had a vague, you know, you sort of knew. Well, somebody, like, I remember, like, if you put a quadrilateral, you're sort of right, because it's a four-sided shape. So don't worry if you're like halfway there or a little bit there. That's fine. Oh, yay, some of you are like, yay, I got full marks. Some of you, oh, brilliant, like, I got a few wrong. Don't worry, like I say, consider everything that's going on. For you to even have a go at this today and putting the effort into it is amazing. I cannot believe how many people have took part today. It's absolutely super. Okay, I've kept you for 40 minutes already, so I shall say thank you very much for watching, especially to the new people. I will be back at the same time tomorrow. I decided we're going to do some addition, okay? Because we've done addition since we were in year 1, so we'll build it up. For those of you in year 3, year 4, we'll get onto the column method, and then by the end of it, I'll be doing some sort of missing number problems, all with column method. So again, these lessons, I want them to suit everyone from year 3, and at the end be challenging those year 6s. And you'll be amazed, like you year 3s and year 4s thinking, what, she wants to do year 6 work at the end. You'll be amazed how far I can take you along there. This lesson will be available on YouTube afterwards. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, because if you're new, you'll find a whole host of old videos to catch up on from previous lockdowns. And nevertheless, I'll say see you tomorrow. Thank you very much. Bye bye.